Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com. And since we had a market sell-off yesterday, I really didn't put a watch list together last night. That news you hear in the background, you're going to hear that throughout the audio. So my apologies for that. That's my news service since we're up and running this morning. So this news is courtesy of the Trade Exchange, and then we'll get into the stocks to watch list. I won't keep you long in this video. So today for Wednesday's economic calendar, we have 8:30. We have the GDP coming out, and then at 10:30 we have petroleum inventories coming out. So a couple of key things coming out today for Wednesday, the 28th, for economic information. Don't forget Friday, the markets are closed for Good Friday, so just a 4-day work week this week. And then I'll go through some of the news that came out this morning, courtesy of the Trade Exchange. BCLI Phase 3 trial, MNOV initiated buy at FBR, $22 price target there. We have the futures. I'll bring over the futures for you. Actually, futures are popping up from yesterday's sell-off. Dow futures up 84, S&P futures up 8, Nasdaq futures up 16. They did open the morning in the red, but are recovering a little bit. We'll get into the SPY, and I'll show you that chart in a moment. So let's see. SHGP shearing up as Japan's Takata considers an offer. All right, so PG, this stock gapping up Shear Pharmaceutical, so as their possible candidate for takeover. NSPR price there offering at $1.75 on NSPR. It's 2.85 million shares. QIWI had earnings this morning. TNDM upgraded to outperform at Cowen, $7 price target. Twitter got reiterated an overweight at JP Morgan, so TWTR price target there, $36 from JP Morgan. Let's get and scroll through. We'll get through some of the other morning news. KOOL had some news this morning. Let's see if that's doing anything. Not too much going on there. Edge getting slammed this morning. Therapeutics provides update following interim analysis of phase 3. So Edge was taking a big hit this morning, dropped from 16 all the way down to $2.20. So not good if you're an EDGE holder this morning. We had a few earnings come out this morning. WBA Boots Alliance. This is the Walgreens Boots Alliance. Stock popped up and now pulling back. They had an earnings per share revenue beat. Let's go ahead and take a look. And this is something I like to use to see when the conference calls are coming out. So at 8 o'clock for Wednesday, we have BlackBerry, and I'll show you that chart in a second. AEZS had earnings this morning. Their conference call is at 8:30. Walgreens Boots Alliance, their conference call at 8:30. MRSN also at 8 o'clock. This is courtesy of earningscast.com, a nice nifty little calendar. And if you click on this here or any of these, you can go right to their conference call if you want to listen to the conference call. EMAN has a conference call at 9 o'clock. They had earnings come out. All right, so just a nifty little site there that you might want to bookmark. You can pause the video to get the full website there. So BlackBerry also had earnings. So some different numbers coming out for BlackBerry, seeing different revenue calculations, but showing a beat. So BlackBerry holding up in the pre-market here, moving up. So BlackBerry will be one that I'll be watching this morning. ARWR Pharmaceutical announces multiple presentations at International Liver Conference. All right, so ARWR stock not doing too much pre-market. Let's go ahead and look at some of the top upgrades, downgrades. CGG buy at Goldman Sachs. TNDM with that outperform at Cowen. All right, just to name a few. JEC got a buy here. For our top downgrades, we had Stifel, VLRX Market Perform, and let's see, top initiations, CMTA a buy at Riley, ePay a buy at Citi, And then we have PayPal Market Perform at Bernstein. So a few of your upgrades, downgrades there. Here's AEZS's earnings. So AEZS out with earnings this morning. Not much reaction at the moment on that stock. EMAN, they beat EMAN, beat by a penny, beat on revenue. So EMAN. Not too much volume coming in. It's a semiconductor stock. Once again, BlackBerry, they beat by 4 cents on BlackBerry. Let me scroll back. And then WBA, they beat by 18 cents. So that's Walgreens Boots Alliance. So some news coming out. Netflix got a price target raise, NFLX, to 305 from 250 at Citi, but they're keeping their neutral rating on Netflix. Okay, so just some news there on Netflix. KNDI Technology unveils all electric SUV. So KNDI, some news this morning. Not much reaction on my pre-market chart. And then BIOC, Biocept, Thermo Fisher enters into technology and commercial collaboration. So a little BIOC collaboration. That stock moving up this morning. It's an under $1, actually under a 50-cent stock, but getting some volume this morning on BIOC. All right, so that's some of the news, kind of quick there on the news. I don't want to keep you long in this video. Let's get and look at some stocks that are moving up in the pre-market. Okay, and we have, let me just add this. Hey, in case you guys didn't know how to make your charts connect to trade ideas, this is how you do it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at AQMS moving up this morning, $3 on that stock trading. Here's the daily of it. So we're trading up here around $3 on AQMS. So a little bit of a pop in that one. Only 1,500 shares traded on AQMS. RSPP. This stock got taken out this morning. I don't have the news in front of me by who they got taken out from, but this is a takeout on RSPP. A next one moving up this morning, another stock under $1. This thing has made some nice moves. PRPO, so keep this one on your watch. CATB, a little bit of a bid up here, about 4,000 shares traded. Restoration Hardware had earnings yesterday. Restoration Hardware's, so a big gap up there in Restoration Hardware. I think they increased their guidance also, so keep an eye on that one today. BlackBerry, as we mentioned, they had earnings this morning. Stock moving up, so that'll be on watch. Lulu had earnings last night. They gapped that stock up, showing good strength this morning. UAA also may move up in sympathy, and maybe Nike also, so because of the LU earnings, we'll have to see on that. NXTD, a little bit of getting a little bid up here, about 1,000 shares on NXTD. Kali, a China name, perking up a little bit pre-market, but not too much going on. About 3,000 shares traded thus far. TNDM up nicely with that upgrade this morning, TNDM. So that'll be on watch for today. Let's see, what else do we have from our KTOS was moving up this morning. KTOS, about 12,000 shares traded in KTOS. VSAR, kind of a barcode chart, about 4,000 shares traded this morning in VSAR. Some stocks that are moving down. TEUM, they had earnings last night, so that stock selling off currently. GERN, after that big run up, over the last few days, kind of pulling back a little bit here on GERN. No news that I could find on it. MGNX, stock moving down, 52,000 shares traded in that. And NSPR with that offering stock selling off. And then Edge taking a big hit this morning on that news that I showed you with EDGE. So that's some of your stocks that are moving up. I'm probably, going to lean towards this PPRO. I'll keep that on watch today. We'll see how the market's going to open. Let's take a look at the SPY real fast. in the pre-market. All right, so some SPY. We came down yesterday, right? So here's the action from yesterday. The market was moving up. Then around, I guess, around 1:20 p.m. we started to get some selling, and it just continued down as we broke through VWAP on the 5-minute pre-post market chart here. We broke down through VWAP. We came down to support around that 259.50, and we held that through pre-market. This gray area here signifies the pre-market this morning. So we came down, tested the lows again. We held a couple of times. Now they're turning it back up. Resistance right now is about this 262 area for the SPY. So that's a little bit of an update and a pre-market report. Couldn't do a video last night because I wanted to see what was going to happen this morning. Didn't make sense to do a video last night. Once again, the futures, the Dow futures up 90 points, S&P futures up 8, NASDAQ futures up about 8 points also for the futures. So everybody have a great day trading. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com, and you have a very safe day trading. Also, keep on your watch TIVX and also some of those ETFs to the downside, the inverse ETFs, sorry about that, QID, things like that, SDS, and of course, the markets have been volatile, so keep your eye on TIVX or UVXY, or you can go with the other inverse for the IWM TZA. So some things to keep on your watch this morning and going forward. All right, everybody, have a great morning trading. This is Mike. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new to my videos. Normally I do a video at night, but decided to put one out this morning. Hit the like button if you like these videos. I greatly appreciate that. And everybody have a good, safe day trading.